The United States faces a massive food waste problem. Each year, Americans throw away a staggering amount of food. A significant portion of this waste, roughly 37%, originates from our own homes. One of the primary culprits behind this waste is our misunderstanding of food labels. These labels are often misleading and contribute to the misconception that food becomes inedible after a certain date. The environmental impact of this waste is profound. Food production requires significant resources, including water, land, and energy. Furthermore, decomposing food in landfills produces methane, a potent greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change. We need to educate consumers, reform labeling practices, and encourage responsible food management. By understanding the problem and taking action, we can reduce food waste and its harmful effects on our planet. The current system of open dating on food labels is a major source of confusion for consumers. These dates, often printed on packages, are not actually expiration dates. Instead, they primarily indicate the manufacturer's estimation of peak quality. Many consumers mistakenly interpret these dates as indicators of food safety. This misconception leads to perfectly edible food being discarded. The lack of standardized terminology on these labels further exacerbates the issue. Best by, sell by, and use by dates are often used interchangeably, creating ambiguity for consumers. These dates encourage consumers to purchase products more frequently, driving sales. A more transparent and standardized labeling system is crucial to address this issue. By understanding the difference between quality and safety, we can make informed decisions about the food we consume and reduce unnecessary waste. Contrary to popular belief, many foods remain safe to eat well past the dates printed on their labels. Understanding the shelf life of different types of food is crucial to reducing waste. Shelf-stable items like canned goods, dried pasta, and rice can last for months or even years past their best-by dates if stored properly. These foods are often preserved through processes like canning, drying, or packaging to extend their shelf life. Frozen foods can also last for extended periods. Freezing food essentially pauses the aging process, preserving its quality and safety. Properly packaged and stored frozen foods can often last for several months without significant loss of quality. Fresh produce, while generally more perishable, can also have a longer lifespan than many people realize. Storing fruits and vegetables properly, such as in the refrigerator crisper, can help maintain their freshness. By understanding the principles of food preservation and storage, we can maximize the lifespan of our food and minimize waste. Our reliance on date labels is just one aspect of consumer behavior that contributes to food waste. Often, our habits and perceptions around food lead us to discard perfectly edible items. Many people are quick to discard fruits and vegetables that show slight imperfections such as bruises or blemishes. While these imperfections may make the produce less visually appealing, they rarely affect its taste or nutritional value. Similarly, we often overlook the potential of leftovers, relegating them to the back of the refrigerator until they are forgotten and eventually discarded. Hectic schedules often lead to impulsive grocery shopping, resulting in an overabundance of food that we struggle to consume before it spoils. Lack of planning and organization in the kitchen can further exacerbate this issue. Changing these ingrained habits requires a conscious effort to re-evaluate our relationship with food. Embracing imperfection in produce and rediscovering the value of leftovers are small but impactful steps. By adopting more conscious consumption habits, we can significantly reduce our individual contribution to food waste. Addressing the problem of food waste requires a multi-pronged approach involving changes in labeling practices, policy reforms, and individual actions. One of the most effective ways to reduce waste is to become more discerning consumers and rely on our senses to determine food quality. Instead of blindly following date labels, we can use our sight, smell, and touch to assess the freshness of food. Visual cues like mold, discoloration, or wilting are often clear indicators of spoilage. Similarly, off-putting odors or textures can signal that food is past its prime. Supporting policy changes that promote food waste reduction is another crucial step. Advocating for standardized and transparent date labeling can help eliminate confusion and reduce unnecessary waste. Additionally, supporting initiatives that encourage food donation and composting can divert edible food from landfills. Proper food storage is essential for extending the shelf life of perishable items. By embracing these practical solutions, we can collectively make a significant impact on reducing food waste.